Last time on Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. That's really not necessary. I will be your sex slave for eternity. What? And so will my sister. What? And so will Boyd. And Boyd's like, what? How do you even know my name? Hey guys, Raiden here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. It's been a little bit, hasn't it? I was working on my Kitsune guide, I believe? Yeah, Kitsune guide recently, so I haven't been able to update this. And you may be wondering, hey Raiden, why are we starting in the middle of a battle instead of going through the cutscenes first? Well, for some reason, the audio screws up every time I go into any of the other save files I have. And I actually recorded a version of this before, a version of this episode, and the recording got all screwed up because of those audio problems, and it just sounded awful. Thing is, I didn't actually even finish the episode, but I can give you the basic rundown of what's going on here. There's not too much, like, plot significance in this section, but I believe this is chapter 19, I don't remember. So far, the only thing that's happened is the fact that this Hamasa guy showed up, and we have to fight him now, and Nasala is finally here. We can finally take him out, finally. But quick problem. So last time what I did is I sent Oscar up here, and I'm like, oh, Oscar will just take them all out, no problem. And he took all these people out, there's no problem. The problem resides when we hit Nasala, because his stats, right now he has 0 attack. But look at those stats. When he transforms, he's a monster. No one can even hurt him. So, apparently what I'm supposed to do is... I actually got this tip from a friend, so I haven't looked anything up technically. But the game kind of tells you. You're supposed to talk to him with one of your laguz bird people. I chose Raisin. I'm not sure if it has to be Raisin. I think it could be one of the other two. But basically, none of them said they wanted to talk to him, but they would if they have to. So I'm going to try and talk to him with Raisin, because as it stands, no one can even fight him right now. He is ridiculous when transformed. When untransformed, we could totally take him. Like, we could beat him to a pulp, but transformed? No way in hell. And I also did not bring Jill, because there was a little event before this where Jill met Har, if you don't remember him. Har was his... or her mentor, I guess. He's the eye patch guy, and he's like, hey, I'm proud of you for doing what you believe in. And then Jill's like, oh, thank you. I always do what I believe in. And he's like, cool, I'm gonna have to kill you on the battlefield, though. And she's like, oh. So, that's basically it. Sorry that there's no opening this time. I just can't get those other files to work correctly, especially with sound. It just is staticky noise. Okay. Well, I have devised a sort of strategy for this already. So let's put it into action, shall we? Sir, the Crimean army has arrived. I don't even know what voice to give this guy. His hair looks so stupid. That mullet. I hope they are prepared to pass into oblivion, for this will be their final resting place. Crimean stragglers joined with an army on loan from Banyan. I even heard that they have a betrayer in their midst, and yet they still march on. What an odd group. But as long as Kilvas stands at the side of Dane, they have no future. Wow, sure of yourself, are we? Jeez. He's like, I'm going to win no matter what, and they can't do anything about that. Little ridiculous how pompous this guy is, but I'm gonna leave it at that. So anyways, let's see. What are our options here? What are our options? I don't know what our options are, actually. But we'll figure it out. So, anyways, I suppose they're just unlucky. It appears the enemy has spotted us. Well, a group this large is hard to miss. How will you proceed? No tricks, nothing fancy. We'll hit them from the front, fast and hard. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but if you don't do something about Kilvas, you're at a disadvantage. Yes, I've heard about the Ravens. Even so, it's not as if we can turn tail and run away. Now that I think on it, King Kilvas and Prince Raisin used to be close friends. Did you ask them to speak to the king? he was most empathetic in his refusal. It seems that Nasala was responsible for Raisin's capture at the hands of Duke Tanas. I can't really blame him. And the Hawks? They too are the birds of tribe. Surely some connection can be found there. They weren't very excited about the suggestion. You could command them to do it. You could just order them and slap them around like children. I do it all the time. See? Slaps Ileana. Ow, what'd you do that for? Because you're a waste of space. There's an antagonism between the tribes that we don't understand. I'd rather not force the issue. Trying to coerce them into it would be unfair. I will let them do as they please. That's so very like you. However, giving orders that are unpopular is often necessary and when one's in command, and maybe so, but I can only do the things I know how, my own way. Come on, it's time to go. I bet Nasala's, they were talking about a traitor on the other side. They're like, oh, even though they know they have a traitor in their midst, they keep going. I bet that's Nasala, like he's way too fishy. Okay, so Tanith, let's go. So, what I do know is that these guys, for whatever reason, start on this hill, and they just retreat backwards. I don't know why. We actually have our first bit of siege weaponry to worry about. We have ballistas everywhere, which actually can't hurt or hit half of our units. So I'm going to have Tanith right over here. I gave her an iron lance, but it's not enough to kill, like, half these people. So I'll have her use her short spear. That wasn't enough either. Should use the Sonic Sword. I just don't want to waste those charges on it. And I will send Marcia also this way. So what I did last time is I just had Oscar charge up here out of fear, and I was trying to turtle out all these ballista shots so I wouldn't have to worry about anything. But then Nasala charged me, and it didn't go well. So, for now, we're just going to have to be quite careful about how we advance through this area. That's all we can really do. I'm not afraid of Oscar getting hit by any of these ballista shots because he's unstoppable. Boyd will be affected. Ike will probably dodge it. Stefan will probably dodge it because they're pretty inaccurate, I believe. The thing is, I can't tell about their... Like, I can see this guy's hit chance with off the ballista, but when the ballista's not giving me any stats itself. So I'm not sure if it just projects his hit chance over the battlefield. Oh, and in the last time I did this before it crashed, Shinon, I noticed, is so underpowered. I don't know. I'm actually quite disappointed with him. Maybe it's because I just have to train him a bit, but at the moment, Shinon is not that great. I mean, maybe comparing him to, like, Oscar or anyone else, but so far, he's the weakest promoted unit I have, I'd say, like, next to Boyd. I just have to make sure that Raisin is in range. Alright, that should be good. Let's see what they do. The Sol is going to transform into a blue turquoise cyan bird. Boyd is going to have to try to hit that mercenary and actually succeed. Wow, I'm surprised on that one. Yeah, I thought the ballista would shoot at Boyd, because Boyd doesn't exactly have high defense, nor is he going to step out of the way. Man, they're just gunning it for him. Jesus. And I also forgot to equip Gamble on Boyd like I wanted to. I actually do appreciate how the enemies trade off vulneraries and heal. I've always liked that about a lot of these games. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, rather we're in his range or not, he's going to charge us. I'm not entirely sure about that. So we're just going to have to take our sweet time and figure out the mechanics of this bit by bit, because they're throwing in siege weaponry, in my opinion, a little late in the game. Like, they should have introduced it a lot earlier. Oh, those are some nice growths. But they chose to wait till now to introduce it, and it's going to make it a bit confusing. Really? A killer axe? Oh, geez, okay. Place that with a laguz axe. Come on, Nephany. Or is there anyone else who needs to promote that just hasn't promoted yet? I think everyone's pretty much promoted. Ileana and Jill are the only ones that have not. And Jill's not even here. So I guess Neffany, yeah, just go ahead and kill him. I just noticed there's a little, like... I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, now that that's fixed... I think that's all we're going to do for this turn. I could just have Marcia right up here. Oh, by the way, I gave Marcia a spear called Bambi. I don't know why I called it Bambi. Because I gave Mert Plus to Oscar, so he can run around, like, one-shotting people. Good, Marcia. Good. I heard that Marcia is actually, like, a pretty underrated unit. No one ever really talks about her. I mean, I understand that she's not that memorable, but... she's not that bad. Like, I don't know why people would undercredit her in any way. The stats are fine. No. Use the Sonic Sword. No survivors. Even with the Sonic Sword, still wouldn't kill. Should I even bother going for this? Yeah, why not try it? 8% chance to crit. If she crits, that'd be really nice. Nope. Do. Go, Falcon Knight. Luck. What an odd skill. I think that's one of, like, the oldest arguments in Fire Emblem is luck useful? Is luck really useful? Do we need it? Is it a good stat? Does it have to be in the game? Like, I hear that constantly from every which way. Although, what's his movement? It's actually kind of sucky. Huh, here's the problem, though. How far can he move? Oh, no, that's a ballista shot. Okay, gotta get the ballista shot out of the picture. Okay, so Nasala can actually only move that far. Meaning that I can happily start the Oscar train. And we can sit back and watch. Wait, do these count as flying units? I bet they do. No, they just count as laguz, but I doubt he has that much health in total. He is a refresher unit, though, which is rather nice. Like, I might actually keep him on the team just because refresher units are good. The problem is his movement is kind of bad. I'm not even sure if he can transform, and even if he can, like... is it worth it? Can he still refresh people after transforming? I don't know. Well, I have all the people I'm confident with charging forward, so... What, is he in range? Whoops. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's fine. Nothing else can hit him right now. Laguz bow. Die, you filthy laguz. Do I even look like a laguz to you? I don't know. It's really unclear at this point. No damage. See, that's what I was trying to do before, where I was just going to move up Oscar and then have Oscar kill all of them. Oh shit, that guy's an armor slayer. I didn't see. Oh, it doesn't really matter, because we have Titania. I actually really appreciate your guys' advice in the early game to tell me, like, hey, Titania's great, you should use her. Because normally I would not... Yeah, soul. Proc it every turn. Every turn. I don't know, why would they give a Cavalier soul? Like, that just... or a Paladin soul, that just seems so... overpowered. Well, then again, I look at Ike and Aether, and I'm like, why would they do this? Because it's cool, that's why. That's a good enough reason. I think that's one of the things I do really like about Fates is... it's ridiculous. Is watching Corrin, because Corrin gets Dragon Fang on no matter... it doesn't matter what class he reclasses to. If you don't reclass him super, super early, he'll still get Dragon Fang almost no matter what. And it's just such a great skill, and I like watching it on every single class. And it makes Corrin, well, statistically, such a unique unit. Characterization is a different story, but I'll leave that for some other time when I can just spend 20 minutes insulting Corrin in a video or something. Alright, so our number one goal here is to ensure that we do not step over into his territory. I do not want to deal with him yet. I do not want to call him over. Because as things are right now, I can actually... Oh, he doesn't have his bow. Oh well. Okay then. Do you still have your hand axe? If you have your hand axe, then that'll do. Though you won't kill him this turn, but... Yeah, okay. I kind of like how this is all turning out right now. I like all of my units. Okay. So next, use your Bambi. Slay him. Come on, crit. I want to see a crit, even if you... Oh. Oh well, she still got the job done. Do people still... I'm kind of curious if people still gain skills naturally in this game, because it seems like everyone starts with their skills. Well, no, because I think some people have gained skills without me having to use a scroll. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well... Ike, how about you walk up and take care of... That guy only has 1 health. There's no need. You walk up and take care of this bird guy, I guess. And Ether! Yes! If I saw a guy just doing front flips across the battlefield and glowing blue, I would run. I would run for my life. I'd be like, what the shit is that? I did not sign up for this. Okay. She seems to really only crit when I don't need her to. Like, that's her number one time to crit, is when it's like, oh, is there a unit with like 5 health left? Great! I'll just make sure he dies. I don't know, I just gave her such a high-pitched voice. Like, I know Mia's probably bubbly, but, like, not that. Like, that's more of, like, an Elise voice, I guess I'd say. Yes, go, Neffy! I really love spear fighting units. They're fantastic. Like, it sucks to tell people when I'm talking to them and they're like, so what's your favorite unit in Fire? Or what's your favorite class in all of Fire Emblem? I'm like, well, it's a pretty high, like, tie between the Swordmaster and this, but I think I'd have to go with the Bow Knight. And they're like, you like Bow Knights? Are you an idiot? I mean, Oscar is technically a Bow Knight if you think about it. He rides a horse and he can use a bow. Yeah, that's some pretty low standards for a Bow Knight. Kill him, Oscar. I should have equipped you with a different weapon so we wouldn't have to do this every time, but whatever. All that unnecessary spinning, he's like, what are you doing? That looks really cool, but what are you doing? And Oscar's like, I'm spinning my cane around, bitch. Spinning cane gets all the ladies. Spinning cane. Typhoon. I freaking love Legend of Dragoon. I was so surprised when one of you guys... I might have said something about it in the video, and that's why you guys brought it up. One of you guys were just like, Lavit's sad face. And at first I was like, what? There's no way he could be talking about that. But then you actually were, and I was really happy to see that comment, to be honest. Legend of Dragoon is such a good game. Like, the further you get, like, in time, it starts to age, but It's such a fantastic game. It's like, it's up there on my top 3, definitely. Yes. Yes, learn that magic. Dance. Dance, magic, dance. Dance, magic, dance. Oh, God. I love Demix, but I hate his boss fight. I know I just brought up like 4 different references at once, and a lot of you guys are sitting there like, what the hell is he talking about? 1 second he's talking about David Bowie, and the next second he's talking about someone named Demix. Oh, I didn't realize Ileana was in range of that. Oh. Well, she's out of range of the other one, I believe, so she's fine. Oh no, Boyd, they're hurting you too much. What? Why do you do that? I'm trying to decipher what the point in that was. Oh well, Boyd, kill him. Wonderful. Can we actually, if I got Shinon up on that ballista, could he shoot people? I'd love to see that. Although it's called a pedestal. As I said, I would really love to see, like, gunpowder era Fire Emblem. I think that's one of the things that would be really interesting to me. Don't go full modern day, but, like, gunpowder would be pretty neat. Like, steampunk type stuff would be pretty neat. But then again, you look and we got that awesome... I didn't even realize there was a tank in Fire Emblem till the other day. Like, I've seen sprites for it, but I thought they were fake. Because there are just certain classes I've never seen in Fire Emblem, and in Fates I saw that little tank, and I'm like, holy shit, what is that? There are still freaking children in in Fates I don't know about. Like, I was looking through pictures of children to make the last video, and I saw... Oh, I don't know who it was. I think it's either Azuma or Sakura's daughter. Or Sakura? Maybe it's Sakura. I don't know. It's someone's daughter. It's the girl with the sparkly star eyes. I was so confused when I saw that. I'm like, who is that? Who the shit is that? And then I saw like Azuma's, I think it's Azuma's son. I don't even know their name. I have to get more familiar with them. But he looks really like bland. He has like a bowl cut almost. I think it's a bowl cut. He has like bangs. I'm like, who are these people? I've never seen any of these people. Okay, well now we have to start worrying about Nasala. He is going to be a dick, as he has been this whole time. But we can deal with him. I do not want him transforming back beforehand, because that's just going to cause problems. Oh! Oh, wait, Raisin. Oh, you turn into a very interesting looking bird. You're very different. You're like a swan. Well, what I do want to make sure of still is that... Okay, so let's call over Nasala and pray that he won't kill us. So I need to take a look at his stats. So as you guys can see, he has 39 attack, 169 hit, 82 avoid. He has 34 speed, 31 strength, and 30 skill with 24 defense. I'm sure you can actually kill him. I'm sure if you get really, really lucky, but he has Vortex. Like, Jesus. Okay. Well, let's do some math here, okay? Let's just try and figure out some math. He has 39 attack. Right. And I'm gonna pray that this whole racing thing works and that they can talk like bird to bird. Boy, it's just taking those ballista shots. Alright, because I know Nasala's gonna... Yup. Oh-ho! Black wings among us. These are considered bad omens, are they not? You are the black... Wait, what? Then take these omens as a fact and let them herald you to the afterlife. Like, look at that. If he crits, Oscar's done. Oh my god. And I doubt any of the other bird units can even hurt Oscar. Okay, Nasala. Or Raisin. Oh, he heals everyone around him every turn. For a second, I thought he was about to turn back, and I'm like, oh my god, if he turns back to a human, or back to his non-bird form right now, I'm gonna lose it. What? Was I lied to? Oh, shit. Oh my god, there's no way this is happening right now. There's no way. We can't talk to him. Like, and it's impossible to fight him. I mean, look at this. He can catch any of us if we try to run away. And the only option we really have is to outweight him, because look at this. He'll hit me twice with 100%. He has 57 health, and Oscar can do 11 damage total with no chance to crit. We cannot kill him, nor can we outrun him. He will catch us and slaughter us. Hey guys, right in here, and we're back again. So what I did this time is I took Oscar, and I basically ran him into the middle of the map and had them exhaust almost every single ballista shot. Although this guy got off the ballista to fire at Oscar, because maybe they can only fire forward for all I know. I'm not too sure on that. But anyways, bottom line, Oscar can't kill them most of the time because they're either too fast or there's a problem with this soldier just healing all of them over and over again. They're going back and forth to heal and back and forth. I'm just getting kind of annoying. So I just decided we'll carry on normally from here. And hopefully they just all come back here and don't retreat back to where they were before. So yeah, I would have just had Oscar kill all of them first, but he was unable to do that. Oh, maybe he can exhaust all the ballista shots from here. That'd be nice. And, Oscar doesn't have a bow right now. I believe I took his bow off, which I'm starting to kind of regret because, well, a lot of bowmen are shooting at him, and he's just sitting there taking it. They're all going back there and trading elixirs back and forth in order to survive. It's a little ridiculous. I doubt this will work. No. I have to keep a good eye on Nasala's range, and, well, that's technically not in his range. Thing is, I don't think a hand axe will kill in this one turn unless we get really lucky. Whoa. No, it will not. The main thing is I just don't want him shooting any of our flyers right now. Go, Neffy. The thing is that Oscar's not fast enough to double attack them, especially with the Mert Plus. So we're going to have to take our sweet time here. Yeah! Do that little forward step I really like. Like, some of the animations are awkward, but they're nice in an awkward way. If that makes any sense. Yes, Ike. Will you pull off an Aether? Yes, you will. He pulls those off almost every other attack. It's amazing. Level up. Oh, Lord, Ike. Your growths are amazing. And he got the laguz bow. Can move all of our heroes up front. And we should be fine. Unless I miscalculated something, which happens quite a bit in my case. Oh, Nasala finally turned back. Those birds actually are a decent chunk, but... yeah, especially since they're way faster than Boyd is. Although Boyd has enough health to just completely negate all of their attacks. So I'm fine with how things are turning out right now. Alright then. Well... Boyd, you'll be fine. Just throw another axe. Go! Ask him that question, Boyd. Go, Stefan! They call me Stefan, not only because... Aether. The Aether animation in here is really cool. Honestly, the only samurai I've ever had in Fates was Ryoma, so I've only seen, like, the weird squat Aether from him. Or not Aether, Astra. And this one doesn't have any shots left. This one has one, but there's no one to use it. So, here is where we start praying. I don't know how many turns until he turns back, or if he's even going to charge us since he can't fight. His range just went down, too. So I'm going to move up here. Or even better, Titania can move over here. Slaughter this man. Because all he's doing is running around and healing people, and he's getting really annoying, actually. But they just hired me to work at the hospital. Why would you kill me?
Die, you Crimean filth.
Oh, God, I don't know. Tania's an older lady. Why would she have, like, that? Oh, God. I've given Titania a fairly normal voice, actually. Fits her, though. Yes, Marcia. Perfect. Nephany can do quite a bit. I always just thought she'd promote into a mounted unit for some reason. I mean, I'm really glad she didn't, though, because that makes her quite unique, but at the same time, it just goes against my expectations. Alright, so let's move him up here and pray that... I don't know why I keep saying pray, I'm not religious. Let's keep going up there and hope that Birdman does not kill anyone today. I'm not even bothering to move up Ileana. Like, I know there's no reason to. Alright, well, let's see what's going to happen. He has a shot into Tanya. Probably no damage. Or he can actually hit a 3. I found you, my prey. 5. They can actually attack Boyd twice, which does really not bode well for him. Nasala. Come over here. Wait, you can attack? Oh, what the... Oh, it's just not as potent. Well, that's a lot less scary. Okay, can you talk to him, Janoff? Yes. Go away. You can kill us, you egg-stealing snake. One of Tabarn's flock, eh? You are his eyes, if I'm not mistaken. It's not enough that you sold the White Prince to humans, but now you're fighting against the laguz? So you Hawks rescued Rayson, didn't you? So everything worked out in the end. What's the problem? God, stop being douche lord. I'd like you to repeat those words to the prince's face. Rayson is here? Here? Why? He supports the Crimean army. The Bjork leading this army helped him escape Serene's forest. Helped him? Are you saying a human came to aid of Rayson, a laguz? Yes, and he rescued Prince Leanne too. Leanne is alive? Don't play the fool. You know the life of the forest has returned, that their power was at work? I see, that's how the forest... Of course. Listen up, Crow. You'll need to fly over there and talk to the prince. If you don't do it, I'm gonna know that you really are the enemy and report back to King Tabarn. Think it over. Damn, kid, you have some guts. Yes, what to do? Oh, God. Okay, what I'm hoping is that Nasala is going to fly over here and not murder him. Please. I'm gonna end this turn. Please do the right thing. Oh, shit. I didn't think you would have range. Oh, well. We're fine. Yes! Rayson! Oh, he's so... I would never talk to that guy again. Hey, Rayson, look at you. Wait. Hey, Rayson, look at you. You look sharp, kid. There we go. I got that voice back now. Go away. Oh, so you can talk. I said fuck off. How dare you show your face to me? Well, I have been called brazen before. Some have gone so far as to say shameless. Come on, at least let me give you a reason. Begone, my ears are closed to you. Rayson, we're friends, are we not? No, you should not be. Oh, yes, friends. In fact, we're such good friends that you sold me that foul, bloated man. I didn't really sell you. Besides, I planned on rescuing you right away. You were just so impatient and flew away on your own, so... Are you blaming me? No, well, maybe. I mean, it was I who was in the wrong on all accounts. Oh, what? Is he being somewhat humble? No one was hurt in the end. Come on, smooth these ruffled feathers, alright? Leanne is alive. Yes, Tabarin's attendant told me. That's wonderful news. When he sees our face, I'm sure King Lorise will feel better at once. Things are really looking up, aren't they, Rayson? I suppose that if you hadn't deceived me and taken me to the forest, we might not have discovered her. So I will forgive you just this once. Rayson, oh, that's with conditions. I find it kind of hard to believe that someone who can fly around gets lost in a forest. Like, maybe it's a cursed magical forest or whatever BS they want to spout at the moment. But how could someone who can fly get lost in a forest? How? I mean, I know she was wounded, but... What? Like, they're acting like she was gone for such a long time. There's no way you're wounded for that long. But whatever. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding something. Yes, what are they? Pull your troops from this battle now, and never again enter into combat against your fellow laguz. Oh, come now, Rayson, that's asking too much. What will you do then? Will you continue to fight the Crimean army to which I'm in service? Very well, you win, Rayson. I'll leave and take my soldiers. Yes! Oh, thank you. I don't want you killing Oscar right now. I want to have that illusion that Oscar's the strongest unit still in my head. However, I cannot say what the future will bring. I have the fate of my nation to consider after all. Very well. So we're friends again? Come to Kilvas for a visit, will you? Nilucci will be so pleased. I'll do that. When this war is over, Leanne and I will both come. Oh, and as for Tabarin? I'll speak with him. There's no need for you to worry. Thank you. Farewell, and watch yourself. This is war, you know. I'm really, really happy that this is turning out in a good way. Listen to me, Darkwings. I don't think any of them are alive. We of Kilvas are leaving. Turn it once and head for home. So apparently, if you talk to him before all this happens, or before you kill all of his, whatever they're called, he gives you something or another. But I already killed all of them. So it's a little too late for that one. Merp plus, kill them. Oh shoot, I did not see Oscar's health. I'm a little worried about that. Yeah, soul. Get it back. Those dragons are so ripped. Can't get over it. Oh, I forgot he can move afterwards. Okay, move backwards then. What's his attack range? Oh, he could have actually attacked Oscar last turn. Just out of curiosity. But no. I do not want that right now. Okay, but here's the problem. Or actually, there is no problem. Everyone's kind of low, though. How light is Rayson? Rayson is so light, Sōen can rescue him. He doesn't have any vulneraries. Okay, so Boyd, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you trade with Ike. What's his movement range? Oh, it's fairly limited. He's finally been taken down. You ballistas are annoying. So dang annoying. Okay. Well. Not really worried about any others. So, let's see if he goes over here to attack Oscar. He might. No, he won't. Okay. That's what I was hoping for. Oh, he has such a high chance to crit Oscar. But... ah, she can't even move that far. I think we'll be fine. Does he have Vantage? That's the important question. He has Adept. Okay, yeah, that can be kind of scary. But it's nothing we can't deal with. If Ike procs Aether, I'll be so happy. Your fighting style is unique. What fighting style? I've just swung my sword around for like 3 months. It's rough and awkward, yet terribly strong. Who was your teacher? My father. I think you're forgetting the real teacher here, Ike. If you don't remember, we have a certain homeless man training you. Really? Then we are the same. My father taught me to wield a sword as well. Neither of us can afford to lose. What an awesome way for that to go. Oh, I'm so happy it ended like that. That was so cool. The shame. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. And he gained a whole level from it. I was glad about that. And I barely knew that guy, but that was just a really good moment. Oh, is that it? Fine by me. We won. Somehow. It's because you did an excellent job of driving off the ravens. Yeah, if we continued to fight them, we would have suffered more casualties. I must extend thanks to Raisin. My Lord Ike, I'm pleased to see you well. You haven't been injured, have you? Princess Valencia, I'm fine. I'm unharmed. Oh, that's good. Ike, may I have a word? And if you don't mind, Princess Valencia, would you join us as well? Please meet me in that building. What could it be? Meeting. This is... holy. Incredible, no? It's gold. All of it. Dane must be filthy rich. There's so much, it doesn't even seem real. What do we do with it? It's the spoils of war, so naturally it's ours. In that case, I'd like to borrow 50,000. Would that be alright? That's a lot of money. What are you planning on doing? It's a private matter. I apologize, Commander. You're not a child. There's no reason for me to pry. I'm kind of curious, Ike. What are you up to? My Lord Ike, please use this gold for the mercenary company. Until now, I haven't had the resources to adequately pay them, so please. No, if I may borrow the 50,000, that will be more than... You won't borrow it. You'll accept it, and in good faith. The remainder we'll give to Sōen for company maintenance. Would that be alright, Princess Valencia? Yes, of course. What the hell is Ike gonna spend 50,000 gold on?
Oh, it's me again.
Good. General Patrine, please. General, I'm just a messenger. However, oh, that's the human they sent. I have to tell you, I already heard, you dunderhead. I hated those filthy crows right from the start. Even so, to be betrayed in such a fashion, girl, someone will pay for this. Oh, you certainly had your way with us, didn't you, King Kilvas? But if you want to make an enemy of Dane, then so be it. Once Gali has fallen, we'll turn our attention to your puny nation and wipe it off the face of the world. Why are you still there? Do you find me amusing? Shall I make my lance dance for you? No, ma'am, never. Beg your pardon. Sorry, I'll be going now. Dog's breath. I need something. Oh, wow, he didn't die. I need something, a brilliant plan. If this continues much longer, the king will have my head. A brilliant plan. Volk? Oh, are we actually paying Volk for something? You wanted to see me? You've waited a long time. Take this, it's the gold you were promised. Finally scraped it together, eh? I'll gladly accept it. Aren't you going to count it? There's no need, I'll trust you. Alright then. I'll take what was promised. The report you wrote for my father? What? There isn't one. What? There is no report, never was. You lied to me? You exploited my need to know more about my father? There is something I must tell you, however. It cannot be written down. It's too great. Oh, I gotta get my Solid Snake voice back, but it's so similar to Ike's. Like, this is the problem when they talk, is they sound so close. It cannot be written down. It's too great it's too great of a secret for that. Your father told me to wait until I thought you were mature enough to hear it, and then to tell you myself. Mature? Then what was the 50,000 gold for? Oh, the gold. That was my idea. I thought it'd be a good way to test how resourceful and responsible you were. Get started. I want to hear it all. I've spent a long time as Grail's hired shadow. A long time. I remained hidden in sight in case the day ever arrived that I need to fulfill my contract. All that time for one job. Which was it? If Grail were to ever go berserk, I was to stop him. I was to take his life. What? Why would he go berserk? Yeah, I know. What? What? Zeno, your surprises me. Actually, there was one other thing. If Grail were to ever be slain by his pursuers, I was to watch over his son and tell him Grail's secret at an appropriate time. That was my job. Berserk? What are you talking about? Yeah, I'd really like to also know. What are you talking about? I have no clue where this conversation is going. Why would you have to kill my father? Because of Laurent's medallion. Wait, what? Miss Medallion, isn't it? What medallion? What are you talking about? The medallion your sister carries. Huh, that old bronze thing? Oh, wow, I actually skipped that. Something, 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 my mother's. Are you telling me that it's something more? Grail told me it was an object of great peril, but nothing more. I did some investigating on my own, though. And what I discovered surprised me. Tell me. Oh, is that Mist holding it, or is that someone else? Looks like Mist. Laurent was one of the Heron clan, an ancestor of our Prince Racin, who carried with him a bronze medallion. Long ago, a band of heroes defeated an evil god and imprisoned it therein. An evil god? Do you think this is funny? You are joking, aren't you? Unfortunately, I'm not. And I have no idea how the cursed thing came to be in Grail's possession. That being said, I do know that the men who hunted your father were actually seeking the medallion. Why they wanted it, and what they planned to do with it, just thinking about it gives me the chills. I'm finding all this a little hard to believe. You said the medallion was an object of great peril, didn't you? Then why would my father allow Miss to carry it around? That doesn't make any sense. It's because she can carry it safely. Actually, she's the only one who... What? What? You know, even though I like Ike, like, this is the, like, standard RPG story. It is the most standard RPG story I've ever seen in a way. Like, a lot of the characters are awesome, but think about it. Blue, spiky-haired, bandana-wearing, single-sword warrior, and a woman who has some sort of magical lineage that no one can understand that makes her, like, god levels of powerful, and everyone wants to exploit her. Except this time, I suppose the only difference is it's the main character's sister and not, like, a love interest, I guess. I guess that would make it a lot worse. Yeah, I suppose it would. Anyways, if you ever want proof, think back. Have you ever once touched it? No, I haven't. A long time ago, I remember reaching out for it while Mist had it in her hand. My father scolded me harshly. After that, I assumed it was my sister's alone, and I never reached for it again. Compared to other people, the balance within your sister is extremely strong. Your mother... Wait, what? Your mother, it seems, was the same. That's why they could bear it safely. The medallion is like a strong poison. It takes the worst aspects of a person and magnifies it 1,000-fold. Oh, so that's why Grail would have gone berserk. Grail touched it only once, and it drove him to complete madness. So that's what you meant when you said he went berserk. That's right. Bjork and Laguz are made up of two forces, balance and chaos. Hope and despair. In this, there's no difference between us. It's the proportion of balance to chaos that determines how much the medallion affects a person. In that sense, it predicts how much harm the person might do. Ah, so Mist is like perfect, pure butterfly flower. Whoa, what's happening here? Your father was once one of the preeminent swordsmen of this generation. That day after he touched the medallion, 20 soldiers had come for him. 20 highly trained killers. Your father barely broke a sweat cutting them down. Then he began attacking his neighbors who had What? Oh, he began attacking his neighbors who had taken him in, concealed his identity, and called them friend. He slew them one by one until your mother rushed in, thinking only to save her husband from himself. Oh, don't tell me he killed her too. Oh my god. Oh no, that's so sad. Oh, that sucks. Why? Why do you have to make me feel like this right now? I actually saw, who was it? Another YouTuber. Blazing Knight, I think it was. He posted a picture that said blame Takumi, and it just said blame Takumi all over everything. And I saw this picture, I'm like, yeah, so what? I don't know what this means. I have no clue what this is about. But now I know what it means, and I wish I didn't. It was over in an instant. Your mother grabbed the medallion from his hand and stepped away from him. They say she smiled as he pulled his sword from her breast and forgave him as her life's blood spilt into the street. My father killed my mother. No, that can't be. It was the medallion. His power is too great for any man, even one of your father's caliber. Me, you, if either of us touched them, certainly we'd both have been consumed by madness. When your father regained his senses, he tracked me down. It seems he'd heard rumors of me from time to time. He said that he needed someone like me, close-mouthed, skilled, and most importantly, willing to do any sort of work. Of course, after hearing what he wanted me to do, I turned him down. Grail was once a famed general. He was Sir Gawain, one of Dane's 4 riders, and I recognized him at once. There was no chance someone like me would ever be able to stop him. But you took the job anyway? What made you change your mind? Grail had lost his wife, and his grief was overpowering. To keep anything like that from happening again, he crippled himself. He slashed the tendons in his sword hand so he could never wield a sword again. Oh, that explains it. That explains why when the Black Knight was like, here, have a sword. And Grail's like, I don't need no sword. I'm too... Oh, he had a more nasally voice, I remember. He's like, I do not need this sword. Get this away from me. I will use my standard axe. It's not like I could use the sword in my working hand. I took the job only because he had become someone my skill could handle. And even then, he was still far stronger than most men. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I know, I have these feels right now that I don't need to have. As Grail's secret as I know it. Now I entrust you to the responsibility of seeing that the medallion does not fall into the wrong hands. Your sister must keep it. As my father lay dying, he told me to forget everything and live in peace. What did he mean? He didn't want to hurt you. He didn't want you to lose yourself and go hunting for revenge, I suppose. He was killed much, much sooner than he ever expected to be. So my father's dying wish was for me to protect the medallion. If I can do that, everything will be alright? I believe so. And at the very least, that must take precedent over everything else. I understand. Well, that was 50,000 well spent, I'll be honest. Oh, and one last thing. What is it? Do you want to hire me in the event that you go berserk someday? If we make a deal now, you won't have to worry about it anymore. As for payment, I can take it out of the 50,000 you just gave me. What do you say? Does that mean... Why not? Please. That's a wise decision. And in case I no longer need to conceal my true identity... Wait, what? Huh? Wait, what? What is happening? What? What? You thought I was Volk, but it was actually me, Solid Snake, all along. I need to straw. Oh, you're so cool. Oh my god, you're so cool. You're so cool. Oh my god, there's no way I'm not using you in Radiant Dawn. I don't care how terrible you are. I'm using you. I'm not really a thief. I'm an assassin. From now on, I'll take any job you've got, no matter how... Yes! I wish I would have trained him more if I knew he was gonna, auto-promote like that. But yes! Yes! Oh! Oh my god. Father, mother, oh why? I don't know. I'm sorry. I actually feel kind of bad for him. Okay, that was a really boring start leading up to a really interesting piece of plot information. I was just talking about, how the game, it kind of had, the generic setup, but that turns it around for me. It really does. That little moment we just have. Northern Kingdom of Dane lies on the northernmost edge of Tellius. Its coastline bathed in the icy currents of the northern sea, and frigid winds howl inland with terrible ferocity. Niles, why are you freaking reading my monologue again? Oh, I'm sorry. I just got a little tired of your bad voice. As a result, Dane winters are raw and brutal. Ice and snow scour the land, leaving frozen scars in their wake. Through these blizzards, General Ike and the Crimean army press ever forward. Bagnon's Imperial Senate may have lent Crimea troops, but even they doubt that the army can successfully fight off Dane. Yet somehow, Ike and the company defy all odds, victory after victory, embracing both Princess Alincia's dream of liberated Crimea and the tragic history of his parents. Ike marches in grim silence. God damn it, they hired me for this job and you're just sitting here taking it. I have had enough of this. Shut up, Judge. I'm the star of this show. Defending... Did I just say Targaryen? This can only mean one thing. The enemy knows exactly how we are going to move. With your permission, I'll begin an investigation to see if there's anyone suspicious among the troops. Ike? Ike, are you alright? I just want him to, like, break down in tears, like, it's so sad. Like, Ike, please, you're getting all my clothes wet. Oh, yeah, sorry, what was it? Nothing, I was just giving you a standard update. Shall I put it off till later? No, sorry, can you start from the beginning? I'll pay attention this time. Understood. Good morning, you two. What's wrong, Ike? You look so sleepy. I've had a lot on my mind. I've meant to... Wait, Ike, why does your room smell like despair, peanut butter, and tears? No reason. Just move on. I meant to sleep last night, but I was up thinking. Before I knew it, it was morning. Really? I never thought I'd hear that, Ike. I never thought I'd hear that. Ike didn't sleep because he was thinking. I wonder if Sōen will start being polite. Listen, Titania, can I just... Brother, Ike. What's wrong, Mist? What am I going to do, Ike? The medallion's gone. What? The night after he figured... I hope Volk didn't just take it. Oh, you know what? It's freaking... Oh, I know who it is. I know who it is. What, it's gone? No. What am I going to do is my only memento of Mother. Did you drop it or put it somewhere and forget, something like that? No, I always carry it with me. I would never lose it. I had it before I went to bed last night. It vanished while I was sleeping. Sniff, wah. Don't cry. It's not your fault. But... I said don't cry. I'll find it, alright? Alright, sorry. How convenient. Are you serious? By the way, from what I understand, I'm sorry you guys didn't get to see this cutscene because, as I said, the other save files crashed and I saved after. The only ones that were working were the ones that I saved after, I had the info conversations. But apparently, that's Jill's dad, I think. And she's gonna have to fight him eventually. Are you serious? You ought to begin immediately. Yes, that's General Petrine. If we do this thing, Dane will suffer. It's for the good of the country. Besides, it's only one territory. Stop muting like old women. I hear you, and yet can't stop staring at your chat. I mean, if the goal is to merely stop the Crimean army, this is not necessary. The strength of my troops will suffice to... The last idiot who told me that ended up on a corpse pile. Now listen to me, and listen well, or else you will be on the next cattle decapitation album. Actually, I wouldn't mind. No, you will be on the next Suicide Silence album. I changed my mind. No matter how passionate you are when you tell me you'll defeat Crimea, I'll never pin my hopes on a bunch of foreigners. All you have to do is stop their forward progress. That is all. My plan will accomplish this. General Petrine, do you truly think so little of us? It's true that we were born in Banyon and not in Dane, but my men and I have been loyal to this country for 18 years. We have spared no effort to learn all proper manners and customs of this land. But now, after all that, to be dismissed as a bunch of foreigners? No one asked you how long you've lived here. Want to know why? Because no one cares. Damn. Certainly not me. Where were you born, huh? Where you were raised? Ha, this country doesn't need squatters like you. The only people Dane can count in on times of crisis are Danes themselves. Everyone else is just gutter leavings. So we're useless, is that what you're saying? You tell me, migrant. Why is it that your unit, which has been trained to be an elite royal guard, is here patrolling this hick-infested backwater? The answer's clear to me. How about you? I hope we can, like, recruit this guy. I feel bad for him. I really do. Oh, sorry, am I offending you? Here. Well, here's your chance to show us your worth. Halt Crimea's advance. If you're as skilled as you claim, you should be able to limit damage to its bare minimum, should you not? Angry is a good look for you. I look forward to seeing the results of your work. Get going, Commander. Outlander. General Shahiram, must we finally go through this? It's such a horrific act. It's only recently that the citizens hereabouts have even come to trust us. We've no choice but to obey. It's as the woman says, the only thing we can do to ensure Crimean army is defeated as soon as possible. General! Open the floodgates. Wait, floodgates? You're gonna flood an area for a strategic advantage? That's so evil, I love it! Do it now. Don't say they're gonna flood an entire town just so they have some advantage. Ike, just a bit more. Would you mind hearing my report in our last battle? Sure. Go ahead, please. Very well. MVP Oscar. That should just be engraved in every sheet of paper. It's like, Sōen, why do we have this MVP section when Oscar's just always there? And Sōen just looks up at Ike, and Ike looks back at Sōen, and he's like, you know what, you're right. There were no casualties, no injuries, blah, blah, blah. No one died. Now, if you excuse me, I'll go be like emo and racist in the corner over there. See you later. Okay. We still don't have any of these supports. As I said, I'm just going to go back to them because I don't care. Oh, Boyd can continue his one with Titania. Awesome. Hello, Boyd. Titania, I'm not slacking. I've done my training. Look, I'll do more. Hiya, kya, wah. Boyd, I haven't said a word. Oh yeah, I guess not. I'm so used to all our conversations starting that way. I didn't come here to chew you out. You don't need that anymore. We're fighting intense battles now, and you can't let your guard down, but you know that, right? Shoot. What? Did I say something wrong? This doesn't sound right, Titania. I feel like you're praising me. Well, I am. You're a true warrior now, one of our best. Oh man, this is making my head spin. It's like a bad omen or something. I think it's scarier than being chewed out. I see, so you want me to chew you out? Great, I can do that. Oh, no, that's not what I meant. Such a funny little support. I kind of want the Ike and Oscar support just to... Yeah, let's do it. Ike and Oscar support. Let's make a god team. Hey, Oscar, can you spar with me for a sec? Wait, where are you going? Sorry, Ike, no time. I have to prepare the evening meal today. Shit, I just sold my freaking tray of food again. Damn it, I guess we're having SpaghettiOs tonight. Where's Mist? She's off practicing with her staff. It's been a while since I cooked. I hope I haven't lost my touch. I haven't had one of your suppers in ages. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, so Oscar cooks. Really? Yeah, of course, you're a great cook. Why do you ask? Well, I never knew that. Miss Shinon and Rise are the only ones who ever commented on subtle spices and flavors that I use. I mean, my brothers are used to my cooking, and Sōen hates everything. I think he'd stop eating if he could. Sure, if Commander Grail, Titania, Gautry, and you ate everything on the plate... Gautry's not here, sir, I'm sorry. But I feel like you'd eat anything. Oscar, I didn't just shovel the food into my mouth, I enjoyed it, I really did. Remember the first day that Mist took you over your cooking duties? Just thinking about it makes me ill. Even my father was having trouble choking it down. But I think Mist is finally starting to get the hang of it. Just like you're training to improve your swordsmanship, Mist is training to improve her culinary skills. If only she worked like that with her stats, like Jesus Christ. You should give her more support. The best encouragement is... hearing someone say delicious is the best encouragement a cook can get. I see. Then I'll make sure to say delicious from now on. Ha, thanks. Aw. I hope we get to finish off their support. Tanith. Ooh, Tanith and Marcia. I'll do this. Oh. Marcia, it's been a while. Oh, chestnuts. Deputy Commander Tanith. What are you doing here? I was just about to ask you the same thing. As Deputy Commander of the Holy Guard, I took this position on Imperial orders. I never would have thought I'd run into one of my former subordinates so soon. We've been together since we crossed into Dane. I had no idea. Talk about strange luck, huh? It certainly is. I'm so glad I've come across my special subordinate. Wink, wink. I've been looking for you for a long time, you know. Deputy Commander, your eyes, why are you squinting at me like that? Are you angry? Oh, I'm angry. I am very angry indeed. Right now, I'm weighing my options. Which penalty should I inflict on you for deserting the Banyan Holy Guard? I'm no deserter. Didn't you read the letter of resignation I wrote? Did you think you could cast off your sworn duty by scribbling on a piece of paper? You should know the weight of being a soldier in service of the Banyan Holy Guard. I'm sorry, but I was in such a hurry. Commander Sigrun is a charitable person. She says she's willing to overlook your desertion. Phew. However, I will put an end to that nonsense. I told her that I would bring you back at any cost and deliver the appropriate penalty. I hope you're ready. Oh, I just remembered I have to be somewhere. Somewhere really far away. Excuse me, ma'am. Yeah. Stop right there. You're not going to get away from me this time. The supports in this game are so fun. They really are. Mist, I don't know who I'd have you talk to. Was she talking to Jill? I guess I did have her talking to Jill, didn't I? Does that taste good, Jill? Yeah, it's really good, actually. Why? Because I made it. I'm glad you like it. You made this? Yep, I call it Miss Magical Meatloaf. It's chock full of stuff that's good for you, especially when you're sick. You look real sad, and you never eat, so I thought I would make you feel better. Maybe. Since you're worried about me, why are you so nice to me? I'm a Dane soul. Stop. Please stop saying that. Why? It's true. Because it makes me feel bad. That's why you're always saying, I'm a Dane soldier. Everyone should hate me. Blah, blah, blah. You're not a bad person, Jill. I just want to be your friend, and you make it really hard. My friend? What is friend? I do not understand. Oh, we only have two. We have woman and racing. If you go into a Final Fantasy game and just name whatever the female lead is woman, it changes so much. It changes so much about the world. Oh, Khalil, I remember you. You-hoo, over here, young man. I have business with the general of this army. Would you like to convey a message? Who are you? Who the shit is... How did she get in here? Volk, I thought you were looking for... Oh, Volk, what are you doing? He's like, I'm looking for Metal Gear. I have no time for women. God damn it, Volk. Who am I? I am kind of a lowborn. What kind of a lowborn greeting is that? My name is Khalil. I am a first-class mage. And what would a first-class mage want with his army? What is your problem? You look as if you don't believe me. Well, I suppose I can't hold it against you. It's not often you find a beauty like this coupled with intelligence like mine, but it's true nonetheless. Is it? A mage, huh? Well, I guess you can never have too many mages lying around. Oh, and as a bonus, I'm quite skilled with the knife as well. Beauty, brains, and brawn. Sigh. The goddess has seen fit to put the abilities of 3 people into a delectable package. Sounds like favoritism, doesn't it? Hello, are you listening to me? There's a beautiful woman talking. Yeah, the point is you want to join the Crimean army, right? How much are you planning to charge? Well, aren't you the little businessman? Let's see, how does free sound? Suspicious, what's the catch? I like my fees to be based on performance. Watch how I do in combat and make me an offer. Depending on what it is, I'll decide whether or not to grace you with my assistance. You're not lacking for confidence, are you? Of course not, I already told you I'm a first-class mage. Ugh, fine. Alright, you're in. What? Are you allowed to make decisions like that on your own? Perhaps I should speak to the general. I am the general. What? Oh, that's awesome. I want to see your stats. You also have Racing. Racing, could you come down here a moment? Or for a moment? What do you need? I've got something I want to ask you. If I can help, I will. Your ancestors. Forget it, it's nothing. What, is something wrong? I apologize, please let it go. It seems like something important has happened, but if you do not wish to discuss it, that is your right. However, if this weren't a battlefield, your secret might not be safe. Please take care in the future. What do you mean? We of the Heron clan, if we choose to, we can read the thoughts of other... Damn, that's OP. So he knows about the medallion. Seriously? However, this power is only available to us in a calm and peaceful environment. Here in this desperate maelstrom of chaotic emotion, it avails me not. Energy here is warped and distorted. You know, now that you mention it, Raisin, are you feeling sick? You're so pale, it's hard to tell, but I think your face looks more wan than you... I've never heard the word wan in my life. Pay it no mind, I'm fine. You've got nothing to prove. Why don't you stay off the battlefield for a while? Ike, I'm fine. I promise, please, do not give me special treatment. As far as giving you special treatment goes, I don't really have a choice. I promised King Fionasis I wouldn't push you too hard. If anything were to happen to you, I'd be at war with Dane and the Bird clans at the same time. I see. Well, it's not like there's some alternate timeline where you sent me to talk to my best friend and he slaughtered me like a pig. Yeah, there's nothing like that. I came to repay my debt, but I'm really just being a burden. That was not my intention. Hold on a moment. Who said anything about you being a burden? I cannot engage in combat, so I'm nothing more than an obstacle in the field. Raisin, no, that's absurd. You have a very beautiful singing voice. Do you understand how useful you are? No one else can do the things that you can. You're irreplaceable. So if you're not feeling well, try not to do too much. We may need you. I'm of use to you then. That's what I've been trying to tell you. We need to depend on you. That's why I need to make sure you stay healthy. You know who he reminds me of? Raisin reminds me of the freaking alien guy from JoJo Part 4. Just saying. In that case, I wouldn't mind taking a short break. But you can call me anytime. I'll come right away. Wink, wink. I got it. That was it? Alright, well, this episode's running pretty long, but I don't mind. I'm gonna award some XP. You know what? I can see if it's even worth getting Eliana up, depending on how good our new mage is. Okay, Khalil, let's see. You come with Meteor. You can use a knife. You have Nihil, which negates enemy combat-related skills. You're level 6 Sage, so you're promoted. Those are some pretty decent stats, but... I don't know. I'll have to look at, Where'd you go? Ileana. Ileana, you're a steaming pile of garbage. Yeah, okay, Khalil all the way. Screw Ileana. Waste of XP at this point. I don't know if there's... Oh, Jill, of course. Do. Ah, that could have been better. Class change. Dun 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 dun. I don't know what that was supposed to be. All right, let's see how cool she looks. And ooh, her helmet changed. Wyvern Lord. Okay, yeah, those are some pretty nice stats. Although I feel like she's a bit below average. Personally. I don't know. I wouldn't know. She actually has really nice speed. I'm happy about that. Volk, I'd love to give you extra XP. Volk, you are so cool. I'm so glad that you turned into something awesome. Okay, so yeah. As I said I was going to do before, where are you, Boyd? I'm going to give you Gamble. Woo, you have Gamble now. Increases critical hit percentage whenever unit's HP is... I'm going to give that to him, too. There we go. He's capped out. Counter... I don't really like giving counter to people, you know? Okay, well, I think that's going to end our episode for today. Next episode, we'll forge a weapon and not actually have to cut off the beginning of the episode. So, thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed this series, please consider leaving a like. If not, leave a dislike. And if you want to become a member of the Dust Brigade today, just push the subscribe button. I would like it if you did that, because I think you're cool. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. Red and out.